Oh, hi everybody!
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to C-Rad. I'm Krista. This is Fisher. We hope everyone's doing totally rad today. We've got a Dolores. This is the shoulder sitter Aquilops from Jurassic World Rebirth. And it's part of the NBC Universal costume accessories for this Halloween. And it's Dolores. I know. I love this little dinosaur so much. So we're going to take her off her little card here, give you an up-close look at her, give you more details, and of course we'll rate her on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. So Fisher, I am going to have to set you to the side. You good with that?
I'm good with that. As long as I can play with her afterwards.
Of course.
Alright, I'm good with that.
Alright, my little dude. Boop. We will see you in a little bit. So I have loved the Jurassic Park movies since the first ones came out in 1993. The second ones, the Jurassic World ones, I love Chris Pratt, don't get me wrong. They were okay. Nothing beats the originals. And then Jurassic World Rebirth came along and it had that old school feel, and it had Dolores. She is a little shoulder sitter. She's the Aquilops. If you haven't seen the movie, I mean, if you're waiting for it to come out on DVD or digital or Blu-ray, definitely make sure you see it at some point because she is just too stinking cute. So she is part of a costume accessory for the Halloween season, only at Target. Target is where I got her from. And she's got these little clear straps. And yeah, we're going to get little Dolores off the card here to give you a better up-close look. And here she is, snipped off of her card. She still has her little straps hanging down here. But look at her face, guys. When she came in a box and she was really, really squished. So I've still been trying to kind of give her a little bit more shape. She's not as kind of chunky as the actual Dolores is. And the face from the front is a little off. From the side, it's cool. And I think this is supposed to stick up more like that. That might help her out a little bit, look a little better. There we go. Now we're more Dolores-like. But she's cute. She's got this little, like, beaky type face. The actual body of it, it's all like that screen printing or sublimation printing on it. So no like beady eyes, no embroidery, just this heavy felty piece here, and then the rest is plush. She's really soft, she's really light. So yeah, some of the problems with shoulder sitters, when you have them on your shoulder, they're really heavy, and by, you know, an hour or two you're like, oh, get this thing off of me. But yeah, I think she's going to work really well for Halloween. But undoing her straps here, so they do actually give you directions on the back of this. Let me get all this string off of here so we can see it better. There are directions. So there's an A strap and a B strap, and one of the straps goes across the body, which would probably be, I'm going to say, the A strap because it's bigger, and then the B strap looks like it hooks underneath your arm. I'm going to say that one because it's smaller. So let's see if we can get Miss Dolores on here. Does it unattach? It does. It has Velcro. So you can easily attach and unattach it from your body, or at least the B strap does. Nope, the A strap does as well. So that's different. When I got the Grogu shoulder sitter, you had to kind of stretch it over yourself, and that wasn't working. So I love that Velcro is now included in these. So it might be a little bit easier to get it on and off. So Miss Thing is supposed to go on your shoulder. We are going to try to figure this out here. So she goes on the shoulder. One of the straps goes across your back and underneath this arm. I'm going to lose her. That's okay. We're going to let her fly off there so that I can actually attach the long strap, which is supposed to go across that way. Hi, Miss Dolores. And it is kind of going across my neck here, maybe once I get her settled in. And then the B straps, we're gonna unattach that, and then this one goes underneath the other arm. And that's a really short side on that one. Let's see if we come up around. Definitely, if you've got a second person to help you, That might be a good thing. I might have to go in the other room for a second and get Conrad to attach this to me. Be right back. Okay, so I went and I got Conrad to help me out with getting the other strap on. So it popped off as soon as I sat down here. So get somebody to attach it underneath the arm. I hit it wrong. I don't want to go back and bother him because he's working on something else. So she is on there. She is cute. She kind of sits that way when she's on correctly, which is a little bit weird to me because in the picture she's all facing, but I kind of like her this way too. I think she's doable that way. But yeah, right now she's loose and flopping around, so I am going to take her back off just so I can talk about the details on her, where to get her, and all that fun stuff. Actually, I don't have to tell you where to get her because I told you she was a Target exclusive. So she hasn't shown up in stores yet at Target because they don't have their Halloween stuff out, but she is available for shipping. She's $20, and I wanted a Dolores plush, so even if I don't use her as a shoulder sitter, I now have a super cute Dolores plush to add to my Jurassic collection, which is kind of growing a little bit. I have some other stuff coming, so stay tuned for that. But rating her on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. Just a rad, guys. The face is kind of off. I'm waiting for that perfect Dolores plush, which I think we need. NBC Universal. We need a perfect Dolores plush. But this one's kind of close. But still hoping for better. So yeah, maybe a notch or two underneath rad, but still super, super adorable. What do you think of her, guys? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more awesome and totally rad things in the future, please subscribe to our channel and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss seeing us. And I guess there's only one thing left to say, right, Dolores? We'll see ya later.